welcome back. Today is part 2 of my 2022 annual Hobby Lobby yarn sale. Started since I'm always yammering on and on about love making scrunchies. I thought I would show you my velvet scrunchie I've got in today. It was made from the chenille yarn at Dollar Tree. Jump on into it. One of my favorite yarns that I got here, these were very man-handled. It's the yarn, well, everything's yarn bee. The Louisiana in Smoky Purple. It's 110 yards. These had just, I mean, this one's in really bad shape. They were all kind of man-handled, but I could not resist getting this Smoky Purple. There's not a ton of yardage, but for $1.50, and my daughter loves this color, so I thought this would be a good one to pick up, because I feel like this is one of those, I don't want to say like it's more of, okay, I was looking for the word statement. This is more of a statement yarn. So it's, you know, it's bulky, it's lumpy, it's beautiful, it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. So I definitely wanted to pick these up because I felt like it was a good value for like maybe how much drama and statement it would create. So I got 3 of the Smoky Purple and 1 blush, and I thought I would make myself something out of this one. Sticking with the purple theme, I got the Alpaca Twist in, it's also a purple color, purple. So they had 3 of these left, and oh my gosh, I thought that like these alpacas were probably some of the best values of the sale, because you're getting 175 yards, and this was $1.07. I mean, $1.07. Where are you going to find yarn this cheap? So they only had 3, and I did pick up all 3 in purple. I picked up 2 of these cotton XXLs, and I just thought these were fun. I do have a video coming out very shortly where I kind of walk you through how to buy yarn for a gift, because as I was at the sale, I decided I wanted to buy my friend some yarn, and I did pick her up one of these as well. So look for that video coming soon. But this is just cotton. It's only 50 yards in here, but it is, what is it? They do call it a 5, but it's, I don't know. I would call that almost more of a 6. Maybe it's a 5. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. Go buy it yourself, I guess. They had several colors of this, but I thought this purple was beautiful, so very happy with that. I could only find 2 of the blush tweed Indeeds. This was probably my favorite. They had quite a few colors. But this one probably was my favorite. I got one for my friend too, and I had previously bought this, and I will link up here a Hobby Lobby I had done, I don't remember, back in early spring, where I had a gift card that I spent, and I bought some of this. So I got 1 more for myself so I could make a larger project, and 1 for my friend. Actually, like, this yarn spoke to me. I actually thought it was one of the most beautiful yarns that was there. It had the teals and the pinky mauve colors, and it was a chunky. They had a ton of it, and it was only $1.24, but for some reason I only bought 2. I had put, I think, like 4 in my cart, and then put 2 back, and then put 2 in my cart and put 2 back. I think some of my thought was that even though I thought it was absolutely gorgeous, I kind of didn't know what I would make. I honestly thought I would probably make a headband and a hat. 1 of each out of this yarn. It is very bulky, and I don't know, I couldn't really see myself making a scarf. I mean, it would be a gorgeous scarf, but I just couldn't see myself doing it. So while I was very tempted, I did only buy 2 of this. It is called Hue IQ, and it is 70 yards. And they had a bunch of other different colorways, but this one, it just had Shannon all over it. 2 of these Arabellas in Beautiful Berry, and again, these are Shannon colors. but I was not 100% sure what I thought of the white. I mean, it is definitely kind of like it's a dramatic yarn. I feel like it has a lot of yarn appeal to it. Probably again, hat or headband, maybe a triangle scarf out of this. But I would have bought more, but I just wasn't 100% sure of what I thought of the white with the berry color. So we will see. Definitely look forward to whatever I make. I will share with that. There was one non-yarn purchase. In my store, all the yarn is together, but they have an area of clearance along the wall where they will occasionally have yarn. There's also, they usually put like clearanced out wedding invitations, like fabric trims, some fabric remnants. They're usually along that wall. And they had this little tape measure there for 99 cents. And I'm going to be honest, I've been eyeballing this for a while. But when it was half off, it was $2. And I don't know why I didn't buy it, but I'm glad I didn't, because I did get it and it is retractable. I can throw this in my project bags. I absolutely love it. So here is a yarn I got, Snuggle Up in Scarlet Ruby, and it's 98 yards, and it is a 5 bulky. This was 99 cents, and you know, I don't really work with a lot of this. I don't know if I've ever worked with this type. I've gotten some of the fur yarns, but you know, this is actually like a very thin, you know, piece of string. I don't know if you can see that there with the fur on it. So, I mean, the string that it's actually on is probably like a 1 weight. And I believe with this, you would want to pair it with, I'm anyway, going to pair it with another yarn that probably just coordinates and that you can't really see it. So that I can just work with it a little bit easier. And my plan was to make myself a headband, and I have way more than enough of it here. So maybe that means somebody else who likes burgundy will be getting one. I'm not sure. But again, for 99 cents, a little more of a non-necessity purchase, but I thought it was fun. And they had this in tons of pastel colors. But yeah, I just wanted to try the burgundy for myself. This next yarn, to me, it looks like burgundy and pink mixed with gray, but they're calling it Tomato Patch. And I'm telling you that I have a tomato patch, and nothing about this yarn reminds me of a tomato patch. I mean, I guess I can see a little bit of red on, like it looks a little bit redder on camera than it does in person. I mean, definitely in person, it is reading more burgundy than tomato red. But I thought this was pretty, so I picked this up. It almost has like more of a homespun type of texture to it, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. Like I said, it's got to be, for me, I have to use a larger hook to do it, but it's 110 yards. So I thought I could easily make myself a hat out of Tomato Patch. Here is 2 Hint of Silk in lacquer. I thought this was very pretty. I actually had a whole bunch of these like in the burgundy colors, and I had that Stitch 101 acetate that was, you've probably seen people haul and in the store. And again, I have bought some of that in my previous Hobby Lobby, not the clearance, but my gift card one that was a few months back. Because I wanted to try out some of the more like luxury yarns that Hobby Lobby had. And so I had these in my cart, like a charcoal color, possibly a burgundy, and then like a pinky color. And to be honest, I put all of them in an olive. I put all of them back except this black. So this will either be a hat for me or my husband. As you can tell, I do like black and wear a lot of black. So these were $1.49, and definitely for that price, easy, it was worth it. You just don't get a lot in here. And while it's a 4-weight, it's definitely like a thinner 4-weight. And since I haven't used it and it's still in the container, I just wasn't sure. I mean, maybe I'll whip it up into something and I'll regret not buying all of it. I don't know. We will see. Here's another one of these Fleece Light. I don't know if I said that that was actually the name of the Tomato Patch one, Fleece Light. And this one is in the color charcoal. So my exact same thoughts as the Tomato Patch. I'm just going to make myself a nice fall you know, winter type of hat. Okay, I really like this. It's the Must Be Merino in silver gray. I paid $1.74 for this. And I wish they would have had more colors of this marked down. But I like it. I will probably make a hat for either my husband or I out of this. I had bought some of the merino in my previous Hobby Lobby haul that I am going to now stop referring to. So I will just have it linked in the description box or at the end of this so I can quit talking about it. But yes, I got the Must Be Merino in silver gray. And I think this is a wonderful opportunity to try some of the higher end yarns because it is so inexpensive, $1.74. So that is great. More of the Alpaca Twist, and this one is in the color silver, just a very simple gray. And I got 4 of these actually. I think I grabbed all that they had left of these. There was a mustard color, maybe another color, I can't remember. But I just got the silver and that purple because for $1.07, that is crazy for an alpaca blend. I mean, it is mostly acrylic, 90 acrylic and 10% alpaca. But I have bought the, is it Lion Brand? I don't know if it's Lion Brand, don't quote me on that, but the touch of alpaca. And it is the same way. It's literally just a touch of alpaca. So I thought this was an awesome deal and I wanted to stock up and have something like this just in my stash. It's neutral, so I can use it for, you know, about any project that might come up, and it's pretty gender neutral as well. So I thought it would be great. Last yarn that I got was this stripe hype, and I got a couple of the different colors of it. So I had one of the blush and gray. I have one of these already, so I thought I might as well grab another one for myself. And this it's an acrylic wool blend, so 20% wool. It's the roving style, and I think the colors are nice and subtle. So there's one blush, and I got 3 of these black and gray, because again, I thought this was just great for my stash. These were $1.07, you guys. So I mean, how do you pass that up when it's something that, number one, you find attractive, number 2 is a nice high quality yarn with wool in it, and it's cheaper than you would get at the Dollar Tree, and there's more yardage. There's 265 yards in here. You know, the Dollar Tree yarn is coming in at, I think, like 120, possibly 130 yards. So yeah, how do I not buy those? Because I liked them anyway. And then the other color I got was this light blue. Let's see what they call it. They call this Spa in gray. So I got 2 of this one because again, this was attracted to me. They had one that was the dark, the gray color, and it had more of a cobalty blue. And they had one that, what was the other color? I can't remember what the other color was, but it was something that just did not grab me. I know it wasn't gold, but I don't remember what it was. That is it for me. That was my second Hobby Lobby yarn clearance of 2022. I would say this Hue IQ is definitely my favorite of the ones that I purchased. If you made it this far in my video, will you please let me know if you've been to the sale and you bought stuff, what was your favorite? Like, especially if it was something I bought too, what are you gonna use it for? I would really love to know. Thanks for talking yarn with me today, guys.